Lord, I think I'm standing in love. Said, Lord, I'm really standing with us. Told him, Lord, I gotta change the game. I ain't never do it for fame. I know I did it for reality. I did it for the one in me. Oh, man, I came on here too early. My dumbass literally came on here way too early. Y'all, this might be my biggest issue. Sometimes my brain is here and then sometimes it seems like it leave again. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, where is it going? I just told somebody, I said, I'm about to post this shit. I posted it to my fucking TikTok. And I did shout out Mama Six. I hope Mama Six seen the shout out. I shouted out. And I put her right there on the first picture, even though it don't come in with her. But I did shout her out. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take that video and shorten it down. Cut it in half or something. And because it's an 18-minute video, but with me and Mama Six on there, I'm going to probably do it right. I don't come on my motherfucking live reporting me for smoking motherfucking weed. You bitches. And it's not even weed. It's cigarettes. I said weed, and my dumb ass know I'm smoking a cigarette. I swear to God I'm smoking a cigarette. I put this on my kids. I'm smoking. I'm doing this for if ever my probation officer will get a hold of it. I'm like, what you smoking right there? It's a cigarette. I swear to God. I put it on my kids. It's a fucking cigarette. I accidentally said weed because I'm used to smoking weed, y'all. I just stepped out here. I was like, fuck it. I said, Paul, Lord, I gotta do it like show. Man, I might just say fuck y'all and make some music real quick. I said that too loud. I ain't mean it like that. What I meant to say was I might just go make me some music and then come back. Not like fuck y'all in like a bad way. It's just right now I got melodies on the brain, and I do got a band lab. I like making my music live sometimes, but when I got that band lab, the live music is a lot different. It's like shit. I can do it when I want to do it how I want to do it. But making that stuff on BandLab, it can change my sound. It might be able to elevate me in ways that I never would have been elevated if I never used both. I'd be like, Paul, oh Lord, I gotta show. Then they be like, hold up. Can you hear what I told her? Hey Lord, I gotta live a life. I told the girl I gotta do it right. And if they see it when they see my mind. So they'll be like, hold up. Can you see it when I pull up? So should I make that a song? Yes or no? No? Man, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do it one day. The problem is I need a beat maker. If I had a beat maker, he would probably hear the melodies. Bitch, I got a beat maker. I gotta go find that nigga information and call that motherfucker. Nigga, you out of jail. Young nigga, I need your motherfucking help. I got a motherfucking beat maker. What the fuck am I doing? Losing myself? Not even gaining myself in the way that I should have? This shit is stupid. I'm not even gaining myself in the way that I need to. I'm more losing myself because, like, truth be told, all the time that I done took, been out of jail, I could have been called this man. I need to go in there and get this information. I done took the information and just threw it up under the chair. All the shit like that because I was just like, it was all on my bed. I went clean up the room. I cleaned up the whole room, but all that shit was still on the bed. I just like, fuck it. I'm just take this, fold it up, throw it under there. One of the little thing, but I ain't cleaning it up. I just put somewhere else, and it's all still piled up. I need to go through that shit, put it up, do what I need to do. Man, I need to start living my life correctly. Yes, that means correct, because truth be told, I'm so busy worried about my kids and getting them back, which is a great thing. But truth be told, I can't neglect the other things too, because it's all going to add up. It's all going to amount to something. You neglect small things, those small things still add up to the big thing. That big thing might be half the project, but the other half was the small shit. You didn't do that shit. Let me explain something to you. You still only got 50%. That's not good. You just got to make sure you get that whole 100. That's why I don't use percentages. Percentages still make it a percentage or something, bitch. I want the whole thing. Fuck, I got to get a percentage for. Real life facts, bro. I'm just like, I told the bitch like I'm hold up. If they see me, I told them pull up. We gonna do it like a joking, guys. I don't even know. Y'all, I come over here to fuck with y'all. I be like, I love them. They awesome. Y'all cool. Y'all straight. Y'all is amazing. Y'all is great. Truth be told, I don't fuck with y'all like I should. I should come over here just like I did with Mama Six. Introduce y'all. You know, y'all people come in here and ride with me. If y'all ride with me, I gotta ride with y'all. I'm gonna ride with y'all the proper way. I say that now, shit. Y'all gotta give me some time to get to that shit, that action. I say it today, and y'all gotta give me till I do it. Okay. I gotta remind myself every day. Start fucking with these people. Give them some action. Give them some truth, because that's the only way you're gonna get action. You're gonna get truth. Tell people, yeah, you can come onto my panel, maybe one at a time at first, because truth be told, a person should be introduced one at a time. They can't tell their whole life while somebody else is talking. Shit, I don't mind being quiet sometimes. I want to know. I be like, shit, show me your show. Show me who you are. Show me that you're a star. Show me that everything about you can be who you are. And I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers is great. I hope Mama Six don't be mad at me for shouting out shout her out and then put her story out. But baby, I was gonna put it out anyway on my shit. But you know what? Instead, because it's not just my shit. That's our story technically. Because you came onto my live and I was still talking about my life. But baby girl, I introduced you as well. I said hopefully we can get a part 2. I hope Mama Six can come back in and I can get a part 2 from her. It'd be cool if I get it tonight, but it'd be great if I can get it through the time in life and me get able to introduce her as another person on the story and then start doing other people like that. Yeah, come on to the thing. We're going to start getting people's stories on my motherfucking live, not just mine. Everybody got a chance to tell their story. It's a safe space. Unity over here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to unite. We're going to be like, shit, one day you get to tell your life story. Your whole life story, because you should be heard. You should be felt. You should be seen. Truth be told, a lot of people ain't heard, felt, nor seen. They're not even understood. Shit, but you got to hear somebody, feel somebody, understand somebody, and you got to do it in a certain order just to be able to get down to the part where you're like, I can sympathize with you now. I can understand your life. I can understand your struggle. I can understand every single thing that you do. Not just judge you off of the things that I seen you being, not because you was already there. Like I told somebody earlier today, I said, hey, look, tell me about what made you who you are today. I need to know that story first because I'm going to have to deal with the person that you are today, but I want to know what made you that way. If you don't like scary movies, tell me what scary movie scared you for life. Because clearly it made you never watch them again, so that is for life. So I want to know all the things that I need to know and should know before I have to deal with a person, because by the time I got to deal with that person, I'm learning that person as I go. I might not like everything I see, but I don't know the whole story. So many people are busy telling themselves that the person don't deserve to know my story until they know me. How they gonna know your story and know you at the same time when truth be told, they gotta know your story to know you. You was already you before they even had a chance to know that shit. They had to learn it as they went along and decide if they liked it or what they didn't like. And you hid half of the motherfucking struggle from them. Because truth be told, you was ashamed of yourself. It was never that they was ashamed of you. They didn't get a chance to know it until you started acting out. And that's how you felt it was. You act out. Y'all people don't realize that. Y'all don't see that. Look, I'm only 25 years old. What the fuck do I know? You know, like I tell people all the time, remember my age and then motherfucking walk away from it. Because truth be told, I talk like this all fucking day. Y'all people don't get the motherfucking struggle. Y'all don't get the truth of life is we get so worried about ourselves that we neglect the next person. Yes, you grew up with that person, or yes, you've been around that person for so long, but 24 hours changed you, so why didn't it change them? It did. You know that, but you can't see it until somebody else points it out. So keep that in mind. Next time you motherfucking hear somebody talking or you could think it's complaining, no, they're actually motherfucking sharing their struggle. Just like traumatized shit lives in your mind, that shit is traumatizing for them. It might not sound as traumatizing to you because truth be told, your shit feels like it's more traumatizing. And you might be like, bitch, I ain't got time for this shit, girl. Listen, you think that shit is life. No, baby, that's their life, and you need to motherfucking listen to it because truth be told, if you plan on being around this person and this person plans on being around you, this is something that they going to be talking about or feel about. And you need to understand that. It's not something that's going to go away today because you done said fuck it. It's only going to go away fuck it because truth be told, they realize you wasn't going to be the person to listen to them and actually be the one to hold them down. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand that, but then you do because truth be told, you turn around and it happens to you and you're like, why? Why? How many people did you give a chance? If you say one, that's not enough. Give everybody a chance. What the fuck is one? Every single person that came to you looking for that motherfucking thing, because truth be told, you only could find one, maybe two, maybe three that listen to you. And how many people did you actually go to motherfucking be like, I hope all of you listen. Each and every time that you opened your motherfucking mouth, that's what happened. You motherfucking decided, I'm going to give this person a chance to know my life story and understand me for who I am. Either you got shut down or you got hurt. How did you feel when you got shut down? Why transfer that to the next person? We are making the world who we are. Hey, beautiful, how you doing? Hey, Juicy, hey, baby. I had to I didn't know motherfucking whatchamacallit. I'm a little far ways back. Hey, Juicy, how you doing, mama? But nah, seriously though, people don't understand the real life struggle of what the fuck we go through, but they do because they go through it themselves. Apply what you go through to the next person. I don't care who the next person is. I don't care if you be like, oh man, I don't like Apply every single thing that you go through to the next person. God said choose love. That's what love is. It's unconditional. It has no conditions. Everybody that put a condition on love because if you do this, then I don't fuck with you no more. Ooh, damn. And when it happened to you, what happened to you? I said it just the fucking way I said it. When it happened to you, what happened to you? You was left behind. You was left right where you was at, and that person moved the fuck on without you. How many people have you done that to? Don't judge nobody else no more. Today will be the day that you decide to do that. I mean, shit, listen to me talk. And I'm the worst person to talk, but I might be the best person to talk because truth be told, let's wait till Harriet get home and see if I apply these facts to my real life. I can talk about it now, but then I can see motherfucking where I was wrong about it then. But maybe that's the whole reason I can't. Because truth be told, as I'm going without her and I'm going without these times, I'm not able to see, hey, Mama Six, hey, baby, I did shout you out. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I was in the middle of a little rant myself, but I did have to come back and tell you, baby, I did shout you out on my page, and I'm going to put you on YouTube and everything like that. Probably slice it down and put it on my Instagram, too. I don't be mad about it. It's truth be told, you have a story, and I do want part 2 and part 3 and part 4 and the rest of it because it's your life. You deserve to tell it how you want to tell it, and I just here to listen to it and allow it because truth be told, girl, I don't know it. I got to though. It's a motherfucking story. But back to where I was at. Yeah, most of the people, it's not that you don't know. You don't think about it. We don't feel it because truth be told, like I said, we're too busy going through what we go through. Once we get past that, once we actually have somebody like this, like me, myself, and I, talking to you right here, and if you adhere to the words that I'm saying, you can carry that on in life. And then you can share it with somebody. And then that person might be able to share it with the next. Or, even better, apply it to their life and actually change somebody else's before they had the chance to even go through what anybody else goes through. That's all we're looking for. It's not that we're looking for the people who already went through it and it's like this, that, and third. Yes, they get a chance to heal, but we're also trying to not just give them a chance to heal, but keep the other ones from actually breaking in the process. Let's do that. Let's not break nobody no more because we was already broke. Instead, let's start keeping the things that we need to do to say, hey, look, I'm going to build you up too. Because clearly, you already see me as a built person. Those are the ones that see you as the best because they're already so up there in their life that they can't see you as anything but who you are. The person that you have strived to be the whole time. But we neglect those people because sometimes we look at them and we're like, I don't want to see you get hurt. And so you deal with that as if they're already on a path to doom. You manifested that. They didn't. They manifested a life where they felt like they was actually on a path to right. But because you saw the mistakes or this, that, and third, or any other similarities, it wasn't the same for them. And it would have never been the same for them if they had the support system of, instead of seeing them as a doom, you'd be like, you know what, I'm going to stand beside you. And if somebody else tried to see that shit, I'm going to tell them why the fuck they wrong. You don't know what the fuck this person went through. This person don't even got to talk for themselves because that's the biggest issue. Somebody talking for themselves, that's them. But when they have a crew and a stand or somebody else who can say it for them and then they're able to add on, oh, that changes the world. And we all got to be able to see this. We all got to know this. Be that best friend to somebody. I don't care if you don't have it for yourself. Y'all got to start being that for somebody else because truth be told, it comes back around. Don't think it's going to come back around too fast because that's not how it goes. What goes around comes around, so you got to wait for it, baby. It got to be a domino effect. And by the time it gets to you, it'll be at the right moment. Because you done built, you done grown, and guess what? You done actually healed. So when a person do come stand beside you, you can accept that shit. You can accept it in such a way that you might not have been able to accept before. The first time somebody did something good for us, none of us could accept that shit. We looked at them and like, what the fuck? I never had somebody do this for me. Second time, third time, until it became a pattern, then it became something that was expected. And when somebody didn't do it, somebody already showed me the difference. Somebody already showed me a greater thing. That's what you felt. But what if you just took and applied this to the pressure of, they may be not known either. Now just show them how to feel and how it feels and then tell them to start applying that now. See how it makes you feel to get this and that and third, but don't be facetious with it. Don't be motherfucking downpouring with it. Be real. Because truth be told, you tell them I'm real like this because I want you a part of my life and I don't want to continue to feel like none of the effort that I put in, you're not putting in. I don't want to continue to feel like that, so I'm going to sit here and try to see what we can do or what I can say to say, hey, look, this has affected me this way. Because we don't realize most of the time, we live next to somebody, we're just affecting their lives, just like you're just affecting everybody else's. I'm just affecting y'all. Y'all just listening to me. Y'all technically ain't in it, and nobody's affecting my life right now. I don't see no comments. I see everybody just sitting here and you're joining and you're staying. That's the difference between us right now. I can see all these things, and I want to share these things. It's not just with y'all. Truth be told, I want to share this with my kids. Because they're the ones that can soak it up way better than y'all can. Y'all already full, technically, but not really. Y'all can always gain more information, but we're so busy pushing it away that we're not ready to accept anything. But then we sit here and get on social media, and everything that we swipe through, we don't listen to, gave time to, commented on, and all that shit. How can you not give your real life attention when the motherfucking shit that's not even real? Yeah, okay, it says reels on the motherfucking shit, but bitch, that ain't shit compared to what the fuck somebody is telling you right next to your face. How much shit went in one ear and left out the other faster than you could actually keep it. That's another reason why I started recording myself. Because truth be told, memories change the moment you make them. Y'all don't understand that because as it goes on, you're continuously putting more and more on top of that. How much shit can you remember from the first 10 minutes if you've been in here that long? From the first 5 minutes if you've been in here that long? Shit, you can't because I'm still going. And if you try to go back and pick it up, it's like, damn, where did it go? But he was saying some shit that I was agreeing with, and he was motherfucking, but it just kept going on. You're filling somebody up, but at the same time, it's getting pushed to the back. The only thing that stands to the forefront is the last thing you said. But when you can realize this is what's happening with the world, it's not that nobody's listening to you. You don't understand what I'm saying. It's not none of that. Shit. They understood it, and they weren't able to process it the way that you thought they were able to process it because truth be told, you already processed it. That's how you're able to give it. You're able to give this shit so well because you sat down, you took time, you did this, and then you expected them to catch on to it in the same 5 seconds. They didn't even know. That's why they looking so flabbergasted at you. Well, I did what? I made you do what? They're still going through so many different emotions, and while they're going through that, you're expecting them to get to the point of where now I need you to feel like this for me now. It's like, give them a second. It might take a day, it might take 2, but then it comes around, but you forget about that because truth be told, you had that argument, you felt how you felt. You done left the shit alone because they didn't say what they need to say, but 3 days later, 5 days later, however long it took, came back because they was processing everything. By the time you were right, I apologize. And then it means something for you then, yes, but you should also apply it to the person back then because that person's still going to be angry. And you might not feel it, but it's still there. You need to be like, nah, he processed it, came back to me and told me this, that, and third, and I need to go ahead and let that go for real now this time. That's the only reason we don't let shit go. A lot of people don't realize that. I'm just here to motherfucking tell the truth. I ain't telling too much shit, y'all. I'm 25. What the fuck do I know? I got 6 kids. I ain't even raised. I got 4 mamas. They ain't even here. Well, shit, and that's the problem. I done had so many relationships end and lose. I had to start learning what the fuck I needed to know. Because truth be told, when everybody's gone away from you, everybody that you want near you, you have to start thinking, like everybody else said, it's maybe not them. It has to be me. Everybody else was walked away. Hi. And everybody else has walked away. So if everybody else is gone, what do I need to start fixing to myself? That's when you start looking inside of self. That's when you start actually understanding self. And it's not about being the biggest judge or the biggest crucial person. No, it's about actually learning that maybe I don't do all the things the right way. Even though I feel like it was right the way I said it at this point in time, they received it in the wrong way because truth be told, it came out and yeah, I was angry. And yeah, I said the words out of, not in anger. If I would have said it like this and like, look, yes, da-da-da-da. But when you say stuff like, oh, no, you're not, you're already wrong, technically. You're yelling, you're screaming, and you're just trying to get your point across. That's what people feel. It doesn't matter what you're saying. I can barely keep up. Because you know what you're saying. You're going 1,000 miles a minute. But truth be told, you done thought about this so much. It's not 1,000 miles a minute. I'm just trying to make sure that you catch everything at one point. But think about that. You done took all of this and tried to congeal it down to this and hope that they kept it, keep it, and get it, and actually understand it. They will. Just give them some time. It takes a lot of that. We all got it. Time is infinite. But we don't realize that because we too busy talking about how much we don't have. I'm like, that's a lie. Y'all motherfuckers watch me every day and see how much time I motherfucking have. Bitch, I got 24 hours just like you got 24 hours. We fill it with what we want to fill it with. We do what we want to do with it. And yes, it flies. Only reason that time flies is because, truth be told, we fill it with other things as well. I tell you straight up, don't believe me? I could turn my live off right now. If you start swiping through your TikTok or whatever the fuck you do, look at each minute video, but they're not minutes. They're more than that. See, so 2 minute here, 3 minute here, 6 minutes here, you done already wasted 11 minutes. And you be like, damn, where the fuck time go? Shit. It's only what? 10 minute time periods. 60 minutes in a motherfucking hour. 6 10-minute time periods. If you sit here and watch 15 videos, you don't think you wasted an hour? You don't think you wasted an hour because you were just sitting there watching 10, 15 videos. But truth be told, you could have got so much more done. But it's not really a process to you. Now you got to squeeze everything else into the rest of it. But we don't think about that because this is the regular days that we live. It's just something, it's life. That's what they call it. But when you start breaking down real life for what it is, you start being able to do what we should have been doing the whole time. Actually taking our time to say, this is what I can do here, this is what I can do here, this is what I can do here. I'm talking as a parent, I'm talking as a person, I'm talking as a person that knows I got to go into tomorrow. Managing what I have to do today and hoping that it does not affect my tomorrow. Because I don't know what's going to be there. Wake up, motherfucker could break a toe. Oops, I don't know what the fuck I was doing tomorrow, but now I'm going to the hospital because I done broke a toe. Everything that was going to be is all changed. You see, people don't realize how much emphasis we put on the next day when truth be told, why? You so busy worried about tomorrow, bitch. The only thing that tomorrow actually brings is death. And you be like, no, it don't. Okay, wait till that motherfucking day get here. You're so busy worried about it, you can't even live in your own past or your future. I tell people all the time, I say, people with dementia, they think, oh, people with dementia, I say, no, they just forgot about all the other shit, but they didn't forget about was the core memories. Those are the ones they keep going back to and loving so much because those are the ones they held on to and actually made an impact on their life. It goes to show you that we don't actually forget nothing. It just goes in a different place where we store it. And if you take your real life and do it just like that, you can. It just takes time. But a lot of people don't have that, remember? We're too busy waking up, gotta go to work. We're waking up, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. We're already managing ourselves and losing ourselves at the same time. Because anybody will tell you, everybody will tell you, what did I do for myself today? I was busy doing this, I was busy doing this. And when you're a parent, I even get to understand. You gotta wake up, get your kids, do this, that, and third. One day you was a parent, one day you wasn't. That shit changes just like that in a blink of an eye. That's what a lot of people understand but don't understand, because once it happens, it happens. I had all the time for me, I had all the things that I could see, and then one day I woke up, I couldn't do shit. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. When you can't understand, and we were young, most of us, like I said, our oldest is 9 years old. Y'all didn't matter, I'm 25. Man, when I realized that it wasn't about me losing my life or gaining my life, truth be told, Kaya wasn't my daughter, not my biological, but bitch, she was my fucking daughter. And fuck if she was biological. I keep telling people all the time, I'm adopted. You think I call that man my adopted daddy? That's my dad, the fuck. My dad is white. And I'm half white, if you don't believe it. The traits come there. It might not come from genetics, baby. But this man raised me my whole life. So definitely everything of him has been coming me. So yes, genetically so, he is not my father. Traitly so, it's the only thing I know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody asks me all the time, what the fuck? Oh, your dad's white. That's it, mama. That's about it. Past that, though. That's how I felt about this little girl when I started raising her in my life. Too many motherfuckers tried to tell me it wasn't strangers. No, it was the people that was around. Her mother, her father, not her father. I'll tell another story another day. Anyways, her mother, her grandmother, all these extra things telling me, you're not that baby's father. You can't do this, you can't do that, but you will pay for that baby. You will do that. I'm 14, 15, 16 growing up. I'm going to do what? Bitch, I barely could pay for myself. I don't got a job just yet. Yeah, shit changes, but it did change. I got me a Jamaican Chase job and all that shit. Started doing what I was supposed to do. It didn't work. Because truth be told, you're going to provide for this child, but you're still not this child's father. You have to be in this child's life 20 years. That child got to decide to call you daddy. Not the other way around. You can't call that child your daddy. That child has to be the one to decide. And then we might decide to say yes. I had to raise myself to realize that. And see, as they was sitting here doing that, what I did not realize was it was affecting me. But how could I understand these things? Because I was going through these things. No, I had to go through first. While it was affecting me, did I think that I'm fucking this girl just to give her a baby because out of spite or nothing? Hell the fuck no. This was my family. Actually, if I'm going to fuck her to give her a baby, I'm fucking her to give her a baby so y'all going to recognize me as the motherfucking the father of this child. You might not see me as this one, but if I step in and be this one, and here I am. You can't deny me anymore. And if I could just continue to raise this one, which I was already going to do, which I am doing, motherfucker, what the hell are you going to say? Not a damn thing. Because truth be told, I'm here for my child and my child. Y'all just the ones that don't see that. I don't care how long I got to stay here till y'all see it. I seen it the first day I walked in this motherfucker. But this is a story I could tell. It's the life I live. Yeah, y'all see me yelling at Harriet and telling the story I told. Because truth be told, bitch, I was mad. Me and her was the one that went through it. To y'all, I could just tell it. So I don't have to be mad telling it to y'all. To her, I'm not telling it to her. I'm talking to her about the shit that happened. And talking like, bitch, look, how the fuck, this shit is stupid. Like, look at the mindset that I do have now to tell you how much I thought back on the process versus how my mindset was when she was sitting right here when I was like, bitch, I thought about the process, but the process ain't processing to me. Because truth be told, it clearly ain't processed to you, ho. And it's pissing me the fuck off. And you see how I talk about that versus, like, literally my whole thought process changed me versus talking to her versus talking to y'all. I have to be the person to realize these things. So as I realize these things, I'm growing to say that I'm understanding it. I'm not trying to keep it like that. But before I could understand it and go through it, I was doing it. I was just being like, but then I woke up one day and I was like, why? Because I'm still angry. And I have every right to be. But I have every right to learn how to not be a bad anger. What's the bad anger? It's the anger that comes out and you have no control over it. If I'm going to be angry, it's more of only anger that I want is the anger of this happened and it wasn't right, but we healed from it and moved on. And yes, when I think about it, it still will always affect me because truth be told, even right now, it's still affecting me. I'm not making, if my kids was here, y'all think I'd be on live? Maybe not. I don't think so. Because truth be told, I started doing my lives because I wanted to make videos for my kids. 3 minutes was not enough. I started making Snapchat shit. I said I was going to start hosting my Snapchat videos soon. Y'all?
What's up?
What's up?
What you doing?
I'm on live.
Preaching?
Yeah.
Having fun?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just feel like, I don't know. Sometimes when sometimes it feels like not to the other person. You just came up here. You asked questions. I'm showing you how my brain works. You asked questions just because you were just like, what the fuck you doing? It was, but to sometimes to other person's like, I'm just chilling. Doing me a little something. What you doing?
Do you have Jackson?
No, I told you. I just realized that. Right? I realized that.
Yeah, I mean,
I just have a couple of different thought processes about that.
hey, don't take it personal.
I tried not to. That's why I told you I can explain my own thought process as it goes along. I was like, I'm not taking it personal. It's like,
Move down, get down. Hey, Choppy, you're so adorable. Sucks from getting rid of you in a couple days. Probably tomorrow.
mm-hmm. You getting rid of all of them
Yeah?
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Even Hazel?
Hazel's definitely. Hazel's on the list the whole time.
What about Shadow?
No, Shadow's dead.
Can we keep a puppy?
No, we're not keeping puppies.
One.
Nope.
I want to keep the boy.
Nope. I would love to keep the boy. If you want to keep the boy, you keep the boy. He'll be your dog.
I'm thinking about it, but
It's up to you.
for many reasons. Hush, 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 hush. I know. Yes, y'all all wanted him to show y'all some love. I'm sorry he didn't show y'all no love. It's not gonna help. He's in the house already. Oh. Yeah, it would. I think it would be a great emotional support animal. I think they would be great emotional support animals. Oh, I'm about to cry a little bit because listen, my people don't realize I'm the real loss. One day they're going to walk out on this porch. It might not be tomorrow because he'll get rid of them tomorrow. Might not be the next day, but it will be. I don't realize the puppies ain't here. Puppies ain't barking. And nothing's happening. That's what real loss is. You had it one day and it's gone the next. It's no longer a part of the life cycle. You get used to stuff and then it changes.
Well,
yeah, honestly and truthfully, it's not that these. I'm not talking to you. Hush, 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 hush. It's not gonna change a damn thing. I know. You know, the only reason I technically, and this is what parents don't realize. I'm being a real adult here, and I'm about to give a secret. Only reason I technically want them to hush because I'm on live, and they are technically loud in my live. I know they're live in my live because I'm being conscious of everything that's happening. I can hear them here, so I know that y'all can hear them. And so me technically wanting them to hush, it has nothing to do with their making sounds. They're crying because technically my brother is in the house and they want some attention. I was already out here, they chill, they're not bad. He came home, they want the attention. I see all these things, I understand all these things. And this is how much reference you have to put with not just raising yourself, raising kids, anybody, being around anybody, you have to put this much reference. See, I just did it with animals. Most people be like, you didn't have to put that. Yes, you do. Because everything around you is really innocent. We're the ones that put the judgment on them. When they're whining, we're thinking they're making noise and this, that. No, there's reasons. Pay attention. Understand. This is the life we live. And if you don't, you have already led not just yourself astray, the other things that you are already giving that judgment to astray. We have all done it to ourselves. We had it done to us first. Your parents or a teacher or anything of the sort that already made you out to be the child that you were or the person that you are. One time, one mistake, and it can change your life forever. Because truth be told, you understood yourself, you understood them things, but guess what? When everybody else ganged up against you, you had to realize the difference. That's what mob mentality really was. Mob mentality for us was we the child or the person who had to go against everybody else explaining our own case, and guess what? Everybody had opinions. Most of the motherfuckers wasn't even there. But most of these motherfuckers heard from inside, and guess what? You cannot tell your story correctly, just enough to be like, that's not what it is. Because 10 other people are already saying, you're still only one. But I'm the one that lived it, I'm the one that know it. You should hear it from my mouth. But the moment somebody hears it from your mouth, guess what? They're able to tell it again. That's the most fucked up shit. It isn't from the heart. No, honestly and truthfully, it never is. That's why, truth be told, when I sit here and I have to deal with some people who's heard my life story or see this, that, and dirt, and they use it. And they be like, but you said it. I went through it. I can say it. It's my shit to say. Why would you say it? Why use it? And then you're not even saying it in the way that I said it. No, you're using it against me. Like when Zaza tried to call my baby crack babies, or she said meth baby, or whatever the fuck she said. And she started talking her shit. You used it against me. And they say, and this is why they tell you the Miranda rights, whatever you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Really, they should say, whatever you say can and will be misquoted against you in the court of law. Because truth be told, they can take it and put it wherever they say, because yes, I did say that. And that's all you can say. Did you say this or did you not say this? And if y'all don't know, you don't use it against somebody or somebody don't use that against you.
What you say?
Did you not say this? Yes, but I didn't mean it like that. If you just give me a time, I don't need no explanation. Did you? Is this not the words that you said? What the fuck? We all know English is hard. Bitch, the fuck? I can say bitch 30 different ways. And now, but I say the word bitch and it's a problem.
Okay, cause bitch. Oh.
No, it's serious shit. It's all in the emotion, in the way that you put things. I ask people all the time, and if you don't hear nothing, what is the motherfucking most important part of a fucking sentence? The punctuation mark. Why? Because it gives the sentence all of the emphasis that it needs. If it's done with an exclamation, you're rolling.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We need to, don't be all serious. I'm trying to have a good time.
It's not.
Let's laugh and enjoy ourselves.
You see what I mean when I say I was already in the conversation. It's not about being serious. It's about it's having an intellectual conversation.
Right. Well,
that's an intellectual conversation.
Right. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying it's not intellectual.
Said, take your shrink and put it in, shine my box. I said, my shrink too loud, just got it all off. I'm playing around, y'all. Hey. Yes, you. You're the one that does it. You start barking. Hey, how you doing? You got some attention.
It's the brown one.
It's
That
the brown
motherfucking brown one, I swear to God. And she'll scream.
Gotta play dumb. Gotta play idiotic. Gotta play stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm only 25, y'all. Let me shut down for 2 seconds and get back to smoking weed and just calling it a day.
There you go. Just call it a day. Fuck it.
Cause you know,
these people you preaching to, bro,
intellectual
don't give a fuck about what
conversation.
you're saying for real.
I
They
mean,
do, but they still gonna have their own opinion and they gonna still say it.
it's okay for them to have their own opinion. Guess what? Just like they have their own opinion, I tell you straight up, when I post this video, maybe 1 million more could have their own opinion. But at least they stayed in here the whole time and heard it. I give y'all that proper fact. The 1 million more probably didn't even hear half the conversation. They might have skipped through it. Some people might have actually watched it the whole way through, but y'all stayed here the whole time. From the beginning to the end. That's what I like about being on live. One thing that nobody can say, everybody be like, your videos are too long. I be like, I don't think about that, and neither do the people that's on my live. I be having people on my live seriously the whole fucking time, an hour, and then I'm posting the video. No wonder I can't get viral. I got an hour video. Nigga, that's a movie, bitch. This nigga done made a motherfucking home movie and thinking we gonna watch a home movie. We don't even know him. And I can understand that's what's happening. I'm not technically famous. I'm not anything of the sort. And yet I try to push all my stuff on the same platform and then try to push that other stuff
You
out
just
on
saying,
other
it's not
platforms.
like you can't get to the content and break it up into pieces.
I do that. That's how I got my videos and stuff like that. But at the same time, mama, hey. I can't let all y'all out. And these are 6 versus 1. So I'm technically going to choose the option of not letting none of you out, which sucks in the long run.
Chill out.
Choosing the many versus the few, I just choose none and just call it a day. I think that's the best option. Actually, you know what? I think that's the answer. They say you choose the many or the few, bitch. None. I don't choose shit. I don't choose shit, and everybody just got to figure it out without. What the fuck? We got to choose many or the few. I choose everybody. How about that? Everybody. If you say none, none is still saying everybody. People don't realize that. It's like shit. You don't have to technically make the decision that they put upon you. People, most people just feel like that's the reason we have to. I'm like, nah.
Did you feed them?
Yes. Clearly, I put water in the bowls.
What they eat from?
Bruh.
What's in the barrel? How much food did you put in there? Is it enough? Just put. I don't even see their stomachs. Like, did you put enough in there?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure. I probably put too much in there.
No, well, from what I'm seeing, you better clean the cage up too.
I don't know.
That's one thing you did.
I wasn't told to keep the cage out. I was told to.
Well, you shouldn't have to be told. All that shit that I mean, if I put it this way, if you were a dog and you had shit in your cage, and your owner came along and didn't put it in there because you weren't told to, I mean, it's just common sense. If you see it in there, you just clean it up for me. I'm not saying you were supposed to do it, but if it's there and you can see it and nobody else did it, you shouldn't have to be told to do it. It's not something you should have to be told to do.
I'm not saying that you're not talking facts, but like, understandably so, I technically I came out here fed dogs and I was busy.
I get that. I'm just saying.
I wasn't.
I was referring to you said you weren't told to do it.
I wasn't told to do it because, truth be told, you remember when we actually had a thing. Hey, Chalk, can you feed the dogs?
Yeah, Chuck, I understand that, but you shouldn't be told to do something like that. I would have did it if your dog was out here. So next time, if you get your dog, I'm gonna do the same way you do me.
If I had
That's
my
all
dog,
I'm saying.
I wouldn't.
Do the same way you do me.
You can't never be great.
If I come out here and feed your dog for you, if I see shit in the cage, I'm not gonna get it.
But it's not really. I didn't see the shit in the cage. Technically, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know, it's common sense. There's 6 puppies in this cage.
Yeah, but that's not what I was looking. Understand? This is what I mean by you have to understand the other person. I just came out here to feed dogs. Wasn't looking for nothing. Wasn't thinking about nothing.
What's your letter?
I get where he's coming from. He's absolutely right. But sometimes you have to be not. That is the bigger person without being the bigger person. You have to be the one to understand it, both sides.
Well, if that was the case, you would have understood what I'm saying.
I only understood it because he just said the shit. That's what a lot of people don't get. You only understand shit when somebody just said it. I was not thinking. I was not giving time nor action towards that. I came out here to feed the dogs and get the fuck back in the house. What?
I was just reading.
I came out here to feed dogs, get the fuck back in the house. That's it. Then it was like, nah, when he said that, okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. Maybe I can add that to my repertoire one other time when you tell me to feed.
That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just,
But give me a chance to. You did it, and I just told you that. Give somebody an opportunity. I don't even be here all the time.
No, I'm saying every time you feed, I'm the one that usually has to do it. Even if you do feed them, I appreciate you feeding them, but you never take.
I just realized y'all want to know the funniest, haziest part about this shit that I understand at this moment in time with my brain is connected. These dogs are gonna be gone tomorrow. We want this argument or this conversation. It's great. It's vital.
They might probably won't be going tomorrow.
It's vital, but imagine they come tomorrow and we just had the conversation for nothing. Well, it's not nothing because truth be told, like I said, it's for today. It's for now.
Tomorrow has nothing to do with
what's going on. See, that's I just had this conversation with y'all. I say tomorrow really does, but it don't, because truth be told, if they're here tomorrow, it can apply to tomorrow. But if they're not here tomorrow, it should not even apply tomorrow. Tomorrow is a whole different life.
I'm talking about now.
I'm explaining to them about how I'm connecting my dots. You can talk about it now because truth be told, now is always here for him. You see, the difference between me and him is I can't just talk about it now because truth be told, I always got to think about tomorrow because it's not just me and my kids. I know they're gonna make it tomorrow. Shit, I know how.
I'm not even gonna.
But I'm taking a broader.
I'm not even.
I'm taking a broader scope because
if you think about the future and tomorrow, it's a lot of shit you let me know.
I think about the broader scope because truth be told, you have to. This is how you have to condition yourself. I don't listen to other people. I don't allow other people to impact my life when I know what I'm doing versus what they think I'm doing. You have to be able to chew hay and spit out sticks. That's what my parents taught us all the time.
You don't. I definitely do have an understanding.
Chew hay, spit out sticks. I ain't got shit to say to nobody who think they know.
If people already did it and they're trying to stop you from doing their fuck up and every mistakes and you don't listen,
you don't know my life
is going a certain way, it's probably because you didn't listen. That's what I'm saying.
My life is going like this because I didn't listen.
For sure. 100%.
100%. 100%. I take it as a percentage of something, bitch. I still got motherfucking more to go.
Yo.
So a percentage of something, bitch. Shit, fuck it. You put a percentage beside the hand. It ain't fully. I ain't doing it no more. You gave me. Somebody got 110% before. I ain't say tell me I'm wrong. I still got time to go. Bitch, you gotta look at it optimistic. You can't
make this shit up.
Say you cannot let nobody steal yours. Don't let nobody steal your life. Don't let nobody steal. Yeah, you can't. I don't care what it is. I don't give a fuck. People be like, you supposed to. I'm not gonna go down to where you at. I'm gonna continue to be where I'm at and see your point of view where I'm at, and just add it to my repertoire. I'm not gonna allow myself to get in and be like, yeah, you're right, bro. I'm up here. I'm gonna stay up here, and you're right. You're absolutely right. But now that that's happened, let's go ahead and get past it.
Hey, do me a favor, puppy. Listen, quiet. It's okay. Everything.
Well, this is weed, Your Honor. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you don't even smoke it anyway. I just thought
I felt like no, you already gave me this for feeding them damn dogs. You actually promised me a whole stick. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, but I didn't.
No, so you ain't about.
I'm trying. Fuck all that, but I'm saying. Okay. I'm not okay. You right.
I done already said this is weed, Your Honor. I done already told him so.
You right.
I ain't had to say shit.
You right. I ain't gonna say nothing. Your life.
Well, yeah, I'm just living it.
Yeah, your life.
I'm like, damn. One day, hopefully, they're gonna understand.
Did you get your paperwork and stuff for the week?
Huh?
Did you get your paperwork for your probation for the week?
I can go back tomorrow.
Okay.
Shit, they're gonna have to give me
taking
some.
it lightly. I'm just saying, because bro already said he has to violate you if you don't get paperwork.
No, he said he has to violate me if I didn't show up. It wasn't about the paperwork. He already told me many a times, actually. Ever since I done showed up, the first thing I was worried about was getting violated about weed. They said we won't violate you over weed. If not, we're gonna violate you over that. They shouldn't have told me that technically. And in Your Honor, I'm not taking it out of prospect, and I do apologize. And y'all, the only reason I'm talking to the judge as if this will be seen by the judge, because if ever it is, I hope that you understand. Your Honor, I'm not being like. This is for my mental health, baby. I done told everybody this shit from before, and for my mental health, baby. I didn't got no medicine. I went up there to that place. They didn't give me no medicine. They didn't give me shit. I came home after telling my story. I'm a little bit down, so I'm trying to stay up instead of motherfucking losing myself. Because when I had to tell that story, they sent me home and said, "Well, come back Tuesday, and you gonna see a doctor and have to talk about it all again."
Come on, talk to the doctor later.
I'm like, I'm preparing myself, surely. Y'all don't understand this. I be like, man, this is the real life of having mental health problems. Till you actually be able to address it, this, that, and third, live with it, live by it, and actually allow it to pass on like it's supposed to, it will forever be an effect. And even if it's a less of effect today, it's still an effect. I don't care, because most people don't see the less effect. Because, yeah, it's not. It's still to you as if I'm reacting to the situation. You're like, that situation happened? Yeah, it's lesser today.
Hey, what color light you have?
Purple. It's my lighter.
Yeah.
Nigga say, congratulations, you got it right. I win a reward. My lighter back. Fuck.
Nigga, yeah, I was just playing. What the fuck?
Nah, like, most people don't say shit and keep the lighter. You're right.
I gave it back.
I was surprised.
What the fuck would you be surprised? It's your lighter. That's why I asked you.
Reward. Why did they're not acting out. They're wanting attention because they haven't had any. The person that they want attention from is standing right here, but they're in the cage and he's standing outside the cage. So it's not really the same. They're not necessarily looking for. Oh, I think did my brother just get upset? I think he got upset at me, y'all. I said it with y'all. Okay, so the problem is, I said that with anger without trying to. It wasn't really anger. It came off as aggression to him, and that's why I said it like that. It came off aggression. I really wasn't saying it like that. It came off wrong, and that's why I say if you can't receive or if you're not able to give the stuff the correct way each and every time, that one time can fuck up the whole situation. One time is all somebody needs to walk away. But when we realize that, why is it that we sit here and say one time, but then we know nobody's perfect, so guess what? They're going to make a mistake. You're just waiting for that mistake to walk away. And if they're lucky enough for you to actually be the person to understand that people make mistakes, but as soon as they make another one, you're already holding against them because that's their second one? What the fuck? Personally, somebody has to live 365 days out the year. If they made 3 mistakes out that year, let's talk about it. Talk about it. Even if they did it back-to-back, they learned because back-to-back-to-back, 3 mistakes in the beginning of the year, they didn't do it no more. But yet, if you still hold it against them, that's fucked up. 5 mistakes, 6 mistakes, it doesn't fucking matter. Because y'all so busy holding it against somebody. I'm like, oh, how many mistakes have you made? How many times did you hope to be forgiven and were you forgiven? Because somebody actually seen. Start applying. Start doing. And this is for me, the narcissistic motherfucker that y'all call E. The motherfucker that was yelling at his motherfucking baby mama. This is for me. Because that's apparently who the fuck I am. But I'm telling you who the fuck this is and what the fuck it should be. Because truth be told, you can see the difference. You can understand the difference and know the difference. When you have to know your surroundings and give your surroundings and explain your surroundings, that's okay. Don't be the person to think that I don't need to explain for somebody. No, because truth be told, that person might not explain for themselves, but because you did it for them, you were that advocate that actually allowed them to be still a part of the group or whatever the fuck the case may be. Versus being the one that goes in and makes that person already the outcast. We've all done it, or we've all had it done to us, or we've all seen it done. See, there's always 3 options or more. People too busy worried about the first 2 and think that's it. No, we've done it, had it done to ourselves, seen it done, and then there's another one. You figure it out. Which one did I not say? And that makes you start understanding yourself, and that makes you start realizing that maybe I am listening, that maybe I need, and these are the things that I can apply, because it can hit you in the real life. You don't apply it today, guess what? Somebody be doing it to you tomorrow. That's what goes around, comes around, because now you know. See, that's the dangerous thing about having knowledge. When you know, you know. And you can't never put it on anything else. That's blatant. That's real blatant. You see, like when I sat here and I smoked, but I really wasn't paying attention. I smoked with my brother because, like I said, he owed me this, that, third. But the moment I said, damn, Your Honor, this is a blunt, I didn't turn the camera off. I didn't get out the camera. He tried to even convince me not to smoke no more. All of these things can be used against me in the court of law. If they ever say, we're going to start using the fact that you're smoking weed against you. Or in the video, just stand the third. I'm in Georgia, first off. It's definitely illegal still, regardless. Even if I say this was some CBD, technically for me it's still illegal because I'm not supposed to smoke weed at all. Do I know these things? And now does that not show how much blatancy? But at the same time, I just show people like it's not about that, because when you actually put the other facts towards it, how I deal with my mental health and all this stuff, it does keep me calm. It helps me in this, that, and the third. Maybe then it might cushion the blow. But if you don't know those things and you're just going by off of a blueprint or a piece of paper or all the facts that they get to state, like, it's crazy to me. They put everybody else up on the stand when the first person they should have put on the stand was the person that actually did the action. We need to know how you felt. We need to know how you think. And without cutting you off, without chaining you down, but really getting your side of the story, they don't do that. Instead, they make you be the defendant, but not really the defendant, because guess who's talking for you? A lawyer. Somebody else. And even when you get a chance to talk for yourself, like I said, we do it at home and we have arguments and this, that, and the third. Well, that's why we're not the best at debates all the time, because truth be told, we tried to learn debates from our parents and this, that, and the third. Most of the time with our parents, we couldn't argue shit. What you saying? You say what? Are you still talking? Shit, that's probably why even without our parents, when we feel like somebody else is stronger or more strong-willed against us, we shut down. Because truth be told, our parents was the first ones to do it, and they were more strong-willed. They were bigger. They were this, that, and the third. But they had a presence about them. So when somebody else might emanate that same presence or a sort of kind of similar presence, it makes you shut down. Don't do that anymore. Start looking at them and realizing that I don't have to shut down because I'm still making a point and I'm making a case. And do it in the correct way, though. Don't do it in such a way that makes them walk away, but do it in such a way as like, hey, look, I didn't come to you and try to talk to you about this for you to start chastising me. Like my brother, when he was doing talking about my kids and this, that, and that. If I say, I'm not even going to give that no attention right now, because truth be told, that's not where this should go. Why is it the moment I start saying this, the first thing that comes to your mind is some bad shit? Why is it all of this? Because that's all you prefer to see. You won't see the good stuff. You don't see that I was literally just with my son. He's too busy worried about the fact that my daughter's not here or this, that, and third. I'm like, well, unfortunately, I can't control that. But when everybody's worried about the uncontrollable factors that they feel like you should be able to control, it's like, what the fuck I should be able to control it for because I'm the parent? I haven't been technically the parent since they took my children from me, and I haven't been around them. I have been the dad, the father, the this, that, but the person that's been there and raising them and doing all that, that's technically the parent, or the person that actually has all the control over them. I'm not going to call that the parent, but there's this person that's, what we call that, the guardian. The person that can speak for that child whenever they feel like, because that's the real truth of the matter. When somebody is able to speak for a thing that you really can't speak for itself, this child can speak for itself. I want to go with daddy. You heard my child say that. But guess what? It wasn't just her. She didn't speak for the child. I had to speak for myself and the child. I had to tell him, I can't come today. You can't come today because truth be told, you haven't really been with me. He doesn't understand. All he knows is I want to go with daddy. Daddy has to explain some things to you that you won't understand ever until you understand it later, but you've already been affected by it now. But if I know these things and I see these things, I'm just talking in a forest of things. I ain't really meaning to show my brain sometimes, y'all. I love y'all to death, but y'all be seeing my other side of me, and I be mad because truth be told, not a lot of people catch this side of me. Well, y'all don't, because y'all too busy watching the other side. And I'm like, yeah, I'm angry. I'm mad. I wake up every single day without my children. I literally, it's funny. If I was born a girl, dickless. That's it, dickless, with some motherfucking titties. If I was born like that, maybe it would be a lot of sympathizers. But too many people are busy looking at me as being the man and I should go get my kids or this, that, or third. But the moment a woman is separated from her kids, and believe it or not, I'm not even talking about being separated from kids like that. And the moment she drops that baby, it is already a thing. It's postpartum for y'all. It's already understandable how much of a distance that is. It was in her. And now it's just outside of her, but that's more than enough of a distance for that woman and that person to feel how much of a change that was. If you could imagine that, imagine how I feel. But you can't, because truth be told, how was I able to put it down for you that? But you can't imagine me, motherfucker. I'm the nigga, remember? Let's talk about it. You think a woman taught me like this? Which woman is talking like this? You tell me. I just explained something that a lot of women wish that a man could say. And you look at all your around me as you've told me this shit. I'm busy talking to the woman next to me, telling her this, that, and that. Like I said, if I was able to show my brain for the brain that I actually have to show, you might have seen it. But too many busy people is worried about the things. I'm like, yeah, because truth be told, I plan on living with her forever and seeing her forever. Y'all be like, living with her forever like that? She is the mother of my children. I want her to make it to the same age I make it and more. If I was like 100, 120, whatever the fuck the case may be, I want us to make it there. Because truth be told, our kids are still going to be here. They're still going to want their parents here. Everybody says the parent should go before the child. So why not want her right there and make sure that she's good too? If she was just out there on the street doing whatever the fuck she was doing, that still affects me. That still affects our children. So while y'all sitting right here talking about, you're a narcissist, I don't do this to nobody else because truth be told, nobody else really fucking matters. Not like that, because truth be told, you can matter in all these other ways, but do you affect my kids today? Not really. No. Do you affect even me? Maybe, because I allow you to. But if I turn this live off, how much you affect me then? But me and her sitting side by side, it's an effect. I can see why my brother talked to me like that. Sort of, kind of. I mean, he ain't got no real effect other than he might not be able to see his nieces and stuff like that. But that's not a real effect. Help me, don't tear me down. Because clearly you grew up with me and you seen where I came from. Wasn't really my fault, but you know what? I still ain't done nothing apparently. So now that's the biggest problem. Like I said, everything was pushed to the back front, and everything that's in the forefront of what I'm doing now is what the biggest issue is. Like, but you see where I came from. You were right there the whole time. That's the biggest issue about the people that grow with you. They're so busy growing with you and not understanding they didn't keep your history like you kept your history. Should I repeat that, or did y'all get it? They didn't keep your history like you kept your history? Okay, bitch. But anybody understand that, you understood that. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Until the day that you get it, and if you got it like that, then shit, motherfucker, I'm sorry. Because truth be told, in the moment that you had to understand somebody else just told your story for you and it fucked you up in the end, that's what I mean they didn't keep your history like they weren't supposed to. Because truth be told, let me tell my shit if you gonna tell it like that. Let me say my shit if that's how you gonna say it. And if you see me neglecting to say it or not saying it in that way, clearly I don't want to talk about it right now. Sometimes you need that guardian angel. Sometimes you don't need that person because they think you're hurting more than you're helping. People have to start being so self-aware, and more than just self-aware, you have to be aware of the people around you and the other things. Little twitches, little small stuff. You never know. If somebody get asked a question and they don't really answer the first time, they hesitate, just give them some time. Clearly, it's not something they're ready to address at that moment. I'm saying all these things, and yes, I'm listening to myself and looking back at the time that did I give her the chance to? Yes, no, maybe so. I kept asking, but was I picking? Was I pushing? How many times did I feel like I asked? But how many times was she not ready? Did she say she's not ready? This, that, and third. I am adhering to all of that as of right now, and then, but not really. Because truth be told, like I said, I was too busy pushing it because she was right there in my face. And when she get back home, am I going to hope she has the answers? Maybe. She had all this time is what I'm going to feel like, maybe. But I'm also smart enough right now to know that it doesn't matter about time she was busy living the other time that she was living. She didn't have no time at all. Was it being pushed in her face like I was pushing it or trying to do this? But people were like, why were you pushing? Well, motherfucker, because one day we got to go fight for our kids. And on that day, would I prefer a Harriet that has no preparation at all? Nothing at all. When I mean nothing, I'm talking about she has to go sit in front of that motherfucker and they're going to be like, what you been doing? I've been sitting here, what, have you had a job? No, I haven't had a versus me talking. They asked me what you been doing. I've been on TikTok the whole time making my business, Reddit crafts. I've actually been making my music as well. I actually got a couple of artists I've made it with, Sephora, this, that, and third. And I can show you. You can actually go on my YouTube page. As of late, my videos have been reaching, not much, not 1K or nothing. I have had a couple of videos. My highest one is about 4.6K or 6.6K, one of those. I have to actually go back and refresh my memory. And being able to answer it just like that gives somebody to know that this is what I know and versus what I don't. Like, I listen to y'all. It's not tearing her down. Like I said, I told her, use this shit as practice. Because truth be told, when we go get our kids, these people are going to try to make sure that we don't, that's their job, to make sure that we don't get back what we're trying to get. Until we show a certain level of this, that, and third. I said, baby, use this as practice. Let all 100, 10, whoever the fuck these people is, come in here, ask their questions, give them answers, motherfucking down packed it, because this is real thing. Everybody can have their opinion. But when it comes down to that court, and we're able to give sophisticated, real answers. We're 25 years old, 26, however long it takes us to get there. Like I keep trying to explain to her, while she's thinking I'm just, I say, baby, I got to prepare you. But truth be told, I got to be prepared for myself because we only got 3 together. I have 6. So while you thinking that it's just about, I could push you to the side and still say I got stuff to do. Regardless of if you're ready to fight for your kids, I still have 6 kids. So I'm going to be ready to fight for all of mine, not just the ones we got together. And when I do step out there and fight for me, you're not able to, baby girl. I'm so sorry about what's going to happen. Because truth be told, they could neglect to give you your kids, but they won't neglect to give me mine because we were a unit. But when you stepped out and they had to individualize ourselves, because I will have to say, baby, make yourself an individual now. Because I have to represent like you have to represent. And if that's how you represent him, they say birds are fled to flock together. Baby, you don't know nothing. I would love for you to flock with me, but now I have to put you behind me for 2 seconds to say, let me stand in front of her and say, I got the answers. But isn't that what a man is supposed to do? A person? Or a protector? A guardian? Somebody who has to have all the answers when the other person maybe did. And that's okay. Because that's why I say I'm appreciative of God preparing me like this. Because there'll be a day when those women out there doing whatever they're doing, however they're doing it, still going to need that child to be taken care of in this, that, and third. And guess what? I want to still be able to, while God's preparing me to do this, he gave me the opportunity to say that it's not that I don't have distractions or anything like that. I can focus on what I can focus on. I got time to be able to not worry about the kids running around because, and it sucks to say it like that because they were taken from me. But now I can focus on this, and it's like a split mindset. Because now I'm like, yeah, I don't want to think like that. But at the same time, God has given me the ability to say, be appreciative of everything you got. Even going to jail was an appreciative sight. Why? Because in 2019, when I'd be like, I went 2019 to 2021, I didn't have to separate from nobody. I was able to keep a communication that allowed me to continue to talk like this. When people are just sending you OKs and Ks, you can come into my motherfucking live at any point in time and they be like, boy, you just yapping. At least I can keep going on. What about them? How many conversations you done sat, rooms you done sat in and just had to motherfucking sit there in silence? Get on your phone because that's literally the only thing you gotta do. Sit there and try to have a conversation with somebody. You just heard what he said. Bro, we can't just motherfucking chill, relax. Chill, relax. What do you mean chill and relax? Isn't that the chill and relax when we're talking? But when it starts to spark your brain and stuff you don't really know, you don't understand, you just gotta listen. Or you just gotta motherfucking feel hit or anything of the sort by it because truth be told, you never know what's gonna happen next. But you know something's gonna happen. That's the fun part. And I get to watch my shit later in life and get to see how I talk. Maybe, maybe not. Y'all get to hear it right now. I'm just yapping though. I call it motherfucking the gift of gab, but the gift of gab for me is the gift of understanding, not the motherfucking gift of bullshit. You see, you can decide to talk bullshit or you can decide to actually give somebody something that you already have. I don't want to take away, I actually want to add. That's why most of the shit that come in my mouth, I be looking at y'all like, bitch, I ain't got shit to say to y'all. I'm freestyling, I'm having fun and this, that, and third, but the moment I actually want to talk intellectually to somebody, I give people the respect that they can need. They just don't see it yet. As I give you the time that you need to have and all this stuff, I tell some motherfucker, it's not about you, though. Unfortunately, people are so worried about, they're like, you're trying to make this all about you. Isn't it my life? But more than just that, when you stepped onto here, it was definitely all about me because I had to start this shit myself. I said I did this for my kids so my kids will understand my life, not y'all. It's not about y'all, but like I said, y'all started affecting my life, so I had to start bringing people in. I had to start telling people, okay, look, because I'm going to keep arguing with y'all, and guess what I'm doing? I am technically now neglecting my kids. Every single time I hop on live, and I'm doing everything but actually doing what I used to do. I get on live, and I be like, hey, kids, how y'all doing? Let's say a prayer before we start. I bow my head, and I say a prayer. Then after that, I tell them about my day. Then after that, I tell them what I plan on doing. And I tell them how I'm feeling. All of those things. And before I knew it, time passed. That's why I started getting on live. Like I said, I did it on my Instagram before I even came over here. Then I came over here. You know what happened? Everybody started coming over this bitch. It popped up. I was like, damn. I can barely talk to my kids because I'm so busy talking to y'all. And that made me realize something that I didn't want to realize until shit now. I have to be able to separate. That's why I sometimes, it's not about not seeing who y'all are or anything of the sort. And the crazy thing is, I'm giving this speech to 7 people, whoever's stepping in this, that, and third. Hopefully the other people go back and see it. They probably won't because there's too much shit in front of it. And by the time they get here, they won't understand it. But I give y'all the attention that I give y'all, and then I don't give y'all the attention that I don't give y'all. So when y'all say I'm fake, I'm this, I'm that, I'd be like, it's not that I'm fake, this, that, and that. Baby girl, we made a connection, but we didn't make the connection that you thought we made. Because truth be told, when I was talking to you, I was talking to still a screen. I see your name, I see this, but have I seen you? I probably haven't even been able to step onto your page yet. And when I have stepped onto people's pages, I tell people all the time, oh shit, I seen you on your page. Most of y'all people don't even got half of your shit on your page. How am I supposed to know who you are? And you're sitting here like, I've been following you for this. You know me more than I know you, because truth be told, you see me, you watch me, you know me. Me, I see a screen, I see some names pop up. You might say hey, you might have a conversation with me, sort of, kind of, but the conversation ain't the same. It's not that you're not engaging in this, that, and the third, like I said, but how many people get to see this? Who knows? When it gets out there, and everybody gets to see it. Right now, 7 people. 8 if you count me. And I'm the one that's doing it. So technically, it's not even about me singing. That's why I tell people all the time, when I freestyle my music and stuff like that, the reason why I want to go back and listen to it is because I did it. Now I have to go listen to it. I didn't get a chance to. I had to hear it while I was doing it, but that's how you split a brain. When you start to be able to hear your own words and know what you're saying, that's why it's like, shit, damn, I understand what's going on. Versus me just talking about random worthless shit. I can make a whole conversation happen and always connect it back to something else that, like when my brother was coming in, I said, oh yeah, I was just talking about that, da-da-da-da. Because truth be told, everything can connect if you allow it to. That's just how God made the world. But anyways, I digress. I am done preaching. I hope you're okay. I am, actually. I'm not done preaching for the day, but I'm done preaching for right now. Why? Because my phone is on 5%, guys. I don't want to leave, and I genuinely, I like to change the scenery. I don't always like sitting in that room, because that's me and Harriet's spot. And I sometimes don't even like mentioning it like that, because it's really my spot. But that's what I felt when she came, but now it's really me and Harriet's spot, because truth be told, she took it over for me, and I have no problem with sharing it. So now it's like, now I'm feeling both sides of the past me, that was me, that bitch who was in my house and using my spot. But now it's like, no, this is now me and her spot, and every time I'm sitting here recording without her, it doesn't feel right all the time. So sometimes I don't even want to do it. I'm like, she's not here. I could record out here all fucking day, but in there, it's not the same. She's not here no more, and she's not sitting beside me. So it don't even feel right sometimes. I prefer to record everywhere else but there. It's our place. Oh well. I have to get out my feelings, y'all. Y'all don't see me. I'm not emotional. I'm a real man. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all. I care about y'all. Y'all mean the world to me. If y'all didn't, honestly and truthfully, I wouldn't explain myself. But y'all know that, because truth be told, how many people you explain yourself to that you don't give a fuck about? Not many. I explain myself to y'all because truth be told, I can't. I'm human, and that's all I need people to see. But shit, I just need people to see me being human sometimes. Sometimes I might act like an alien and a stranger. But baby girl, sometimes I'm just hurt. You know, y'all should see, the saddest people are the most hurt people, because truth be told, they show the most anger, because that sadness turns to hurt, that hurt turns to anger, and it keeps going in a cycle just like that. You gotta motherfucking move yourself out of that cycle. Either you can move yourself inside and just be in the middle of the hurricane knowing you about to go through that extra struggle, or you can move yourself back outside and just go around. But most people don't think like that. We just keep moving forward. That's why I sometimes feel like everything is good, and all of a sudden, you can get back in the other side of that motherfucking hurricane. Technically, I'm talking about a tornado, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I do love y'all, though. Pastor Moon and back forever and always, no matter what. And forevermore. That goes for everybody, especially my kids. Alright, y'all. Let me get the hell up in this house. Let me turn this shit the fuck off. Take my ass. Y'all don't do nothing crazy. I'll see y'all when I get back, and y'all better motherfucking